I'm Mark.
I'm Adam.
And this is the Chain Lift Podcast, episode 10.
Please, don't insult me, okay? I invented the chat and cut. This is amateur hour. If I was gonna do it, you wouldn't even notice. It's the pig Parker. This is chaos. Society can't function like this. That's just shoddy.
You know that I'm the cream of the crop, brother. Woo!
Oh, big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
Chicken! McFly!
Well, the jerk store called. They're running out of you.
You're their all-time bestseller!
Pretty good.
Bro, we figure we's a little juice.
No, we sing the juice.
Where's the juice?
No, we sing the juice.
Great show tonight. We're gonna have a good one.
Yeah?
What a schmohawk!
Hey guys, welcome to episode 10. It's kind of a big one for us. 10 episodes. It only took us like a year to get 10 episodes.
Yeah, we're busy. We got the YouTube channel is obviously our main stuff. And anybody seen our videos knows we use green screen. It requires 1,000 hours of editing to do one video.
It's really fun. It's just time consuming. And we love doing the podcast. It's also time consuming in its own way.
It is. The YouTube channel sucks up our life.
Yeah, but to be honest, the podcast is my favorite thing to do.
It's pretty, yeah.
Well, it's the easiest to edit.
It's free. Well, you don't edit, I edit it.
Yeah.
But it's free. It's like just free. There's no like green screens. I'm going to find a million clips to put in.
Right. We can just, we can just spew our thoughts off our brain.
Plus, we're busy with a bunch of kids anyway, so we have
That's right. That's right.
No time.
That's right. There's a new baby in my household, which you might hear at some point on this podcast.
You might, or it could be me.
Or
Crying
it could
because
be Marc crying.
Closing.
Yeah. So, hey, good. Hey, that's a segue.
It's called a segue.
It's a segue.
Because I'm a professional broadcaster.
This is not his first rodeo, mine.
It's my 10th rodeo.
It's his 10th. He's a seasoned podcast vet. All right, yeah, so the segue, amusement park news, that's how we usually start off these podcasts. Big news came out that Indiana Beach and Fantasy Island are closing for good.
Apex Parks Group own them.
Yeah.
And they're closing them both down.
Yes. Bunch of jerks, is what they are.
Well, they're not making any money.
Right.
So they try to sell them for... Right? Like, they tried to sell them, but they couldn't find any buyers.
Yeah, so, let me back up just a second to tell you more about Apex Groups. They own a bunch of stuff. They own Indiana Beach, Fantasy Island, and then they own a bunch of go-kart tracks. That's Marc's full throttle energy drink.
Staying peppy for you guys.
Yeah, so they mainly own a bunch of go-kart places. Most of them are in California. And then they happen to own 2 full-fledged amusement parks, Fantasy Island and Indiana Beach.
They probably went above their means, didn't they?
Right, maybe. And maybe they got a killer deal on Indiana Beach, because I think they've only owned it for a few years.
Was it Merlin before that?
That sounds right, but I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe he's wrong. Anyways, from what I've read, they did try selling the park, and they couldn't get anybody interested in buying it. I don't know if... Well, another thing I read is that Apex owned the park, but they did not own the land that the park sat on. That was owned by a different company.
So, I got your information, too. While you were
Okay.
Indiana Beach opened in 1926 by the Spackman family, who owned it from 1926 to 2008.
All right.
Long time.
Yes, very long time.
Then they sold it to Morgan RV LLC, who sold it to Apex in 2015.
Okay, I was going to say, no, it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, so they only owned it for 7 years.
Yeah, I wonder when Steel Hog went in.
I know.
I think that was before 2015.
It was Morgan. Yeah, Morgan put all that in.
Yeah, because I don't think Apex really did much for the park.
Didn't they have like
maybe a flat ride?
A Larson Looper last year?
I don't think the park has a Larson Looper.
They added something last year.
They might have added one of those like Lake Erie Eagles old fashioned swing rides. I always forget what those are called.
I can't remember.
But it always seemed to me, and I haven't been to, so Mark and I, we were born in Indiana and then we moved to Michigan soon after that. But we've been to Indiana Beach a handful of times. But I think the last time I went there was probably 2000 or 2001. So it has been a long time.
It's been a while. I was going to go last year too, and
I know, yeah.
It didn't work out. Actually, I had plans to go, but then it fell through. Had I known, I would have made a much bigger effort.
Oh, yeah. I would have went, for sure.
Because I remember Hoosier Hurricane opened in 94, and I'm pretty sure we went their opening year.
Yeah, I think we went in 94, and I think the last year we went was probably around
99, 2000-ish.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and from what I can tell, though, it just seems like Apex, it didn't seem like they ever really had interest in the park. I think they looked at it more as like, as far as the business sense, like just making money. I don't think they really so much cared about like the history of the park, or like, like Ed Hart with Kentucky Kingdom. You can tell like he cares about the park, and obviously he wants to make money. I just don't think Indiana Beach has ever had like a fair shot to be a good park.
Well, maybe they did care. I'm sure they didn't buy both those parks going in expecting to fail in 2 years.
Right.
Maybe they bought it and they realized after the first year,
right,
like we're losing money
it's
at a
a
rapid
sinking
pace.
ship. Yeah.
The problem is too, like they're surrounded by parks.
Yes.
Like Six Flags St. Louis isn't too far.
Right.
You have Holiday World. You have Kentucky Kingdom just below it.
Yep.
Cedar Point's not too far.
Six Flags Great
America's
America.
not too far. Kings Island's not too far.
Yeah.
There's just so much insane competition by it. Like,
right.
What's it going to do?
Well, I think the park had a nice setting on the lake. I don't remember what the lake is called.
Lake Schaefer.
Good for you. You knew it.
It says full throttle energy drinks. Keep me peppy.
It had, like, Hoosier Hurricane was a good wooden coaster.
It looked great on that lake.
Yeah.
And anybody who's been there, they had one entrance to the park that you crossed, that this long bridge crossed over the water.
Yeah.
You can get in.
Yep.
And it goes like underneath Hoosier Hurricane's turnaround. There's a Ferris wheel right there. It's great.
That's me opening my Mr. Pibb.
Mine sounded better.
Mm-hmm.
But like there were some really nice looking parts of this park. We haven't been in a long time.
Yeah.
Since then they added Cornball and they added Steel Hog.
Yeah.
And they added more flats.
Right. And even Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. Mm-hmm. I think when we went back in like the late 90s, it wasn't a coaster like it is now. I believe it was something else, and then they remodeled it to be a coaster.
Just a dark ride,
I think it was just a dark ride.
I kind of remember riding it.
Yeah, I think we rode it, but we haven't ridden it.
Is it like a haunted mansion or something?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I wish I remember.
I'll look it up while you
Okay, yeah.
talk.
But I was going to say, though, I think Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain, I've always heard great things about it, and I think even a couple times it won Golden Ticket Award for Best Indoor Coaster, maybe, or it was like on the list, so I think it was like pretty highly regarded. And Indiana Beach also has Tiger, which is a Schwarzkopf steel coaster. It's one of the last ones
we definitely rode
in
that.
the country. Yeah, we rode that. Tiger with two R's. So, I mean, the park had some really good classic coasters. I would have loved to ride Cornball Express.
I know,
which is a GCI wooden coaster.
Yes, I think it's EB from Coaster Radio. That's his favorite wooden coaster in the world. I think it's
first
EB.
or second. Yeah, you're right.
He loves Cornball Express.
Mm-hmm.
I never got on it though.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Cornball Express is the same thing with all Indiana Beach. It is right on top of everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of ugly looking from videos I saw.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit ugly looking, and from what I remember going to Indiana Beach, it's not. Like the park has charm, but it's not really like nice looking charm. It's just kind of like old fashioned amusement park.
Just stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff.
Yeah, like kind of like almost like a boardwalk park, just how everything's so congested. Like tight and like Cornball Express and Hoosier Hurricane, actually, they share a lot of the same support structure.
Yeah.
And like they're kind of interwoven. In a way, it's cool looking, but in a way, it's also kind of ugly.
But then Steel Hog's kind of like by itself. Looks
Yeah.
like on the map.
Yeah, like a
in
little-
the parking lot. Almost.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a weird park.
And the water park is like right on the boardwalk almost,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember going to the water park. It has like the lazy river and the water slides.
You said the coaster Galaxy?
Yeah, yep. Last time we went, there was a coaster called Galaxy.
Right on the lake.
Yeah, we went on that. I remember it had a
It was
big...
old Schwarzkopf, I think.
I don't know if that was a Schwarzkopf.
Wasn't that?
I know Tiger is. I don't know
Yeah.
if the Galaxy was. Good thing we have a device where we can look this up.
It's on 1999 or
Right.
not this at our fingertips. You keep talking.
But no, I was going to say though, I mean, I would have loved if someone would have bought the park, like an enthusiast bought the park and did, the best they could. I wouldn't, if I owned it, I wouldn't be spending, tens of millions of dollars in the park because you would never get your money back on the investment. But I think you could maybe do a lot of little things to get people to keep coming to the park. Maybe follow like what parks like Lake Compounce does. I would definitely focus more on the water park side of Indiana Beach because you can get, I think, a lot of people to come to parks when there's a good water park.
I think they tried. Galaxy is an SDC. They went bankrupt in 1993, no longer around.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, I think even if Six Flags bought the park, they're still got the same problems, though.
Yeah, it is in a terrible location.
It's in a terrible location.
Yes.
Like in the middle of Indiana, kind of off the side. Monticello, Indiana.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like in the middle of nowhere, and it's just, like I said, it's surrounded by all those amusement parks within like a driving distance. It's just... It's not comparable to like Great America and Cedar Point, Kings Island, even Holiday World and the Kentucky Kingdom. It's not comparable.
Right.
I don't think no matter who bought it was going to succeed. All the money in the world is not going to save for losing money.
I mean, maybe if they were able to continually add stuff, maybe add a coaster every 5 years, a small coaster. I mean, maybe if they did stuff like that.
But small coasters not going to bring enough people to the
like
park
slowly build it up.
The reason why Michigan Adventure works is because it's not like. Yeah, Great America's like 4 hours away, and like Cedar Point's like, but it's still kind of like away from everything though.
Yeah.
Where Indiana's just kind of stuck by everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because even like with Lake Compounce, that's in a pretty busy area of
like Bristol,
Connecticut.
And it just has New England, Six Flags New England to compete with.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I wish it would have worked out. I guess with like, I was going to say Kennywood. Indiana Beach is definitely no Kennywood.
No, it's not even comparable.
But I guess
you also don't have the Pittsburgh market.
Right.
It's in Pittsburgh.
Right. The only thing I would compare Indiana Beach and Kennywood is that it has like that vintage amusement park feel, sort of. Kennywood does it a lot better with a lot better coasters.
It also has more money.
Right. Yeah.
It's in the heart of Pittsburgh.
Yeah. It's just a shame though that's closing. I will be curious. I know a lot of the rides are for sale, and I mean, I don't think
they can't sell the wind rides really.
Right. And I know some local people and maybe people out of town. There was like a rally.
40,000 signatures.
40,000.
Guess who else signed it? The chain lift.
Yeah, that's right.
I signed it. Yep.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people care about the park. A lot of people are obviously disappointed that it's closing.
Unfortunately, though, it's not good. It doesn't make money carrying.
Right, I know. I guess, I don't know what's going to... It's not like officially closed forever, but it's looking that way.
The website now says thanks for everything. We're closed.
Right. Well, like Apex is not opening it. I did see that people were trying to think of like, well, who could buy it? And some people mentioned Fun Spot, and there was rumors that Fun Spot went and looked at the park, and they finally responded on their Twitter and saying like, we've been reading everyone's messages, and while we appreciate the love everyone has for Indiana Beach, and that they would want us to buy the park, we've looked into it and it doesn't fit our best interests.
Yeah, because it's a financial like ruin.
It is.
At this point.
Yeah,
it's the reason why the family sold it in the first place, and then because they probably saw the writing on the wall, and then Morgan sold it right away.
Yeah, so.
And then you have a company who sold it in 2 years.
Right.
I mean, the numbers have got to be terrible.
Right.
With the books.
Yeah. So. It looks like the park will now open again. The rides are for sale. I will be curious to see which coasters they'll be able to sell. I don't think Hoosier Hurricane or Cornball Express really can be moved anywhere else. It's like so built and custom for
Hoosier Hurricane is just sort of an out and back.
Yeah, but it is. I think Hoosier Hurricane has more of a chance of being moved somewhere else. I don't think Cornball Express could.
But honestly, you could buy a GCI for the price of tearing that thing down and just rebuilding the exact same
That's
thing.
what I'm thinking. Like, I think
those coasters won't be sold.
No, I think anyone who looks at it will say, like, I could just buy a new coaster for the same price.
They're not going to buy those coasters. The only one that might get sold is Tiger.
Tiger?
Just because it's an old Schwarzkopf. You can probably get it for a really good price. That would probably go overseas.
Yeah, probably overseas. And maybe Steel Hog. That could get sold.
Steel Hog could potentially get sold.
Yeah.
It's not overly big. I imagine it's not crazily priced.
I could see it going to somewhere like Darien Lake or Great Escape or...
I don't know if Six Flags would buy one of that, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I could see them buying it for one of their smaller Six Flags
Silverwood
parks.
in like Utah.
Yeah, maybe Silverwood.
Like
yeah.
Or is that Utah or is that Colorado? Utah. Where's Silverwood?
Idaho? No.
Oh, maybe it is Idaho actually.
I think it's Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have. We know what park it is. It has Aftershock. It has the Deja Vu clone. That's actually the Deja Vu model.
Oh, it is. Yep.
They bought it.
Yeah, that's right. I knew that.
Yeah, and they had that one wooden coaster there.
Trimmer or something.
Yeah.
We've never been there, but we're familiar with it. Timber trimmers or something. Yeah, so I think, of the coasters, Tiger and Steel Hog are probably the only ones that can be saved.
It's in Kootenai County, Idaho.
All right, I got it right.
It's in Athol, northern Idaho.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably never go to that park. Maybe one day. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't get through Idaho very often.
That would be a direct flight to Boise, driving up and flying right back out.
It would take them getting something else new.
Which would never happen.
Yeah.
You can't really package it with Cannibal either.
No.
Or Cannibal.
Lagoon?
Lagoon.
Yeah, Lagoon in Utah. Yeah, so disappointing news. Bummed that we didn't go before they closed. I wish I would have known they were closing. I would have for sure gone last year.
I was this close.
Yeah.
I had planned on a weekend on a Saturday. Last second fell through.
Yeah. It's too bad.
What happened.
It's too bad.
Well, I did message them because I'm willing to drive down there. I want some of the signage.
Oh yeah, if they're getting rid of it,
yes.
getting rid of any of that stuff.
You're not listening in a beach, but if you are, I want that Hoosier Hurricane sign.
I doubt they'll just give it to you. I would take.
I'll even pay for it.
Yeah, any kind of memorabilia.
I preferably want a Hoosier Hurricane sign.
Yeah.
I messaged them. I'm willing to drive down there and pick it up.
They might as well have like a come and get it sale.
I know.
I would buy a trash can.
Would you go down?
Heck yeah, I would go down.
It's a 3.5 hour drive. Totally worth it.
They could make some money.
Yeah.
Like everything's for sale.
Yeah.
Like a store closing type of thing. Like even the shelves are for sale type of thing.
Yeah. If they have it, I will be down there.
Oh, yeah.
So. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if
you just go down and make an offer.
Yeah. If any of you guys have your peepers on that Hoosier Hurricane stuff, it's mine first.
Mark called first dibs on it.
I got first dibs on it. You can have the rest of it. Uh-huh. You can have that Steel Hug exit sign. Yeah, but even the haunted house, man.
Yeah, I remember
the memories where you stand on the balcony.
The balcony.
Drops.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. I was scared of that thing.
And they had the fake rats, which were just like little balls on springs.
That scared the crap out of me. There's a part in the haunted house where you're walking through and it's really dark and it feels like there's rats crawling over your feet. It scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I was a big wuss.
I don't like haunted houses at all.
And then I didn't know about the balcony, and I remember my older brother pushed me and onto the balcony, and it fell.
Sure. And then he pooped his pants.
Yeah. Good times. Anybody who's better knows exactly what we're talking about.
I guarantee, though, someone would go there, and buy some Tiger signed, too. I mean, that's such a classic. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want the Hoosier Hurricane stuff, so...
Yeah, so I hope they just don't dump that stuff. At least donate it to a museum or something.
I've emailed those fools twice, no response yet. So,
well,
they're probably waiting to see if they can sell it. They're not going to sell.
No, probably not.
Stuff.
Probably not.
Maybe like an Indiana Beach sign somewhere.
Mm-hmm. The park, I would have to imagine though, the park will probably, even if they don't sell coasters, they'll probably just sit as is for a couple of years until someone.
It's probably they won't
buys
sell
the
anything.
land and then destroys it and puts up, I don't know, condos or something.
That's what I want to do. It's right to Blake.
Yeah, it's good property. All right.
We've rambled on about 17 minutes about Indiana Beach.
That's all right. Okay, so King's Dominion, they announced that they're removing the crypt, which is their Huss Topspin, which is across from Volcano.
Yes, they're starting to clean that whole area out.
Yeah, Volcano's gone. The Huss Topspin's out.
I'll be honest, though. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Because I remember we've been there once. Mm-hmm. I always thought that area looks stupid in that park.
It doesn't. It is weird. It's like kind of like a safari-looking area. And they have that bobsled coaster over there, right? Avalanche, yeah.
They'll probably keep that up. But even that didn't make any sense with the volcano,
the volcano.
Theme.
Yeah, it is a weird area. I don't think it necessarily looked bad, but it is a weird theme.
They did the best they could with it. It was just kind of a nice one.
I will be
but
curious.
It was the old Paramount Mountain.
Right.
So it was just stuck there.
Right. So I will be curious to see if they just...
Smurf Mountain.
It was Smurf Mountain.
Yeah.
I will be curious to see if they retheme that whole area. They can now that both those mainly themed rides are out of there.
I bet they don't. There's no other theme in the park.
That's true.
So why would they make one little themed area?
Yeah, that's true. But the rumor is if you go to kdfans.com or .org, I can't remember, probably .com, kdfans.com, they are the best source, I think, for King's Dominion news. They also do Busch Gardens News, Williamsburg, which is bgwfans.com.
Yeah, great.
But they're saying that King's Dominion has plans to replace the crypts with a S&S 4D free spin.
No, that's the Joker.
Batman.
That's the Batman.
That's Wonder Woman. Like all these clones you see at all the Six Flags parks.
I know a lot of people don't like them. I actually find them to be pretty fun. I like them.
I think they're okay. I don't want Cedar Fair. I'm not really excited about Cedar Fair
You
adding
want
this.
Michigan Adventure getting one of those?
Well, I was gonna say I would love
even Valley Fair.
I would love. Yes, I guess I could see them going to small parks. I guess let me say this. I would love...
My pants would blow off if they got one of those at Michigan Adventure.
Let me say this. I would be thrilled if they add one to Michigan's Adventure, Dorney Park, Valley Fair, but I would be extra happy if they changed the layout of the coaster so it's not just a clone. And that's the rumor. The rumor is that it's going to be taller possibly and hopefully a different layout.
Well, yeah, I want to do what Six Flags is doing.
Right. And, I don't want to see...
Does Six Flags America have one of those? I don't think they do.
I can't remember.
I don't think that Six Flags America has one.
If they don't, they will soon.
Well, but they're right next. King's Dominion's right by there.
Yeah, that's true. So
my guess is King's Dominion would not put one in if there was one at Six Flags America.
Probably not. And so yeah, that park probably doesn't have one. I don't know for sure.
I don't think they do.
Yeah. So originally there was leaked plans that a wing coaster is coming to King's Dominion in the spot of Volcano.
That does not mean that won't happen.
No.
That just won't happen until 2022 or 2020. Probably
2023, maybe.
I don't think they'll do it
back to back.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it back to back. And probably I think even KD Fan said it's looking more like 2023.
Right, yeah. So it looks like those plans have just been shelved for a couple years.
And I hope they don't get a wing coaster.
Yeah, I like the wing coasters, but this will give them time to reassess. And maybe they are shelving it because they want to reassess what to do with that land.
How do they not put a B&M invert in there?
I don't know. They should.
Just call Volcano.
Yeah, they could. Or some like Eruption or something.
Yeah.
Something. It could be like red.
The same colors.
Red and orange, or burgundy and yellow.
I'm not around that area. People are really protective of that coaster. People love that coaster. We have a shirt for sale.
We do.
This is called a what's it called? A sales pitch or hoard myself out there. But yeah, it is a really great shirt though. We have a Volcano Defunct Coaster shirt.
Yes.
Go buy one.
Yes.
But yeah, you know what's people would love that. It doesn't matter if it's an Intamin or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you had a B&M with like almost the same, I don't think. I mean, those colors aren't loud.
Yeah, I mean they could do it though. I mean, but if they did some kind of volcano themed coaster, obviously they don't have to build a whole volcano. But hey, a launched inverted coaster. It's never been done.
Good.
Well, it's never been done by B&M as far as I know. I don't know. It'd be cool. But anyways, so that Volcano Land is going to be put on hold for a couple of years. So with this new S&S coaster, it seems like a lot of people are not excited about it. I guess I understand why.
I would take that over a Huss.
Yeah, I would take over the top spin. Yeah, for sure.
Especially if it's a custom one.
Oh, yeah.
A different one.
Yeah, and Yeah, I mean, I can understand why people aren't excited about it because those coasters are just kind of associated with Six Flags, and they're just kind of so like watered down now just because every park has one, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't want Cedar Point to ever get one of those.
Oh, they would never get one of those.
Right.
No.
Maybe they could take out Wicked Twister and get the world's biggest SNS 4D spin coaster.
Or have the Wicked Twister.
Yeah, I guess.
You know how I feel. I don't like those impulse coasters.
Yeah.
We've been on all of them.
Yeah.
Like the one in Discovery, that weird one in Discovery Kingdom.
Oh, right, which is called Flash now, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, I don't know. It's better than a top spin, I think. It's just not what
Huge
people...
improvement.
I think people are just antsy and they're pansies to get something to replace Volcano.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I really, honestly, in the next 10 years, I see a lot of things coming to King's Dominion. I feel like Cedar Fair may be switching their attention to that park. Like they've been focusing on Carowinds for so long and Cedar Point.
Kings Island always.
Yeah, Kings
has
Island.
Cedar Point or Givens.
But I feel like Anaconda's going to be removed soon.
It will.
They have the land where Volcano was. I think that's going to be obviously getting something major like a B&M wing coaster or something like that. Maybe a dive, maybe an invert.
Yeah.
So I think in the next 10 years that park's going to look a lot different.
Probably.
Yeah.
They need a coaster entrance. They need a new entrance. I think
Yeah.
a little more touch. It's not terrible. I didn't think it's terrible at all.
No, but they could use a new
use some
one.
touch-ups.
Yep.
Maybe put one of those coaster entrances right there
Yep.
eventually sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a nice park. I want to get back down there.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year, maybe we'll get there.
Yeah, maybe next year. Well, if they were going to get the wing coaster, I would have for sure liked to have gone.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to be right around that area.
yeah, you might have to stop in if you go to...
I'm going to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Just me, because Adam is not cool. But I'm going to go like the end of May, right? Pantheon. I'm going with the girlfriend. But
Yes. I wish I could go.
it's like an hour drive from there. It's not very...
I think it's more than that, but
an hour
it's...
and a half?
I can't remember. It's
close.
close.
I remember we went to Busch Gardens. Did we go to Busch Gardens directly to Kings Dominion?
I think so. I think it might be more like 3 hours.
Well, I'm not doing that then. I swear one of them was an hour. Because I know Carowinds to Busch Gardens was a drive.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes.
neither here nor there. If it's close enough, I might sneak on down there and get a drive.
Might as well, especially if you had the Platinum Pass.
The problem is it's not just me, though.
Right. You got to get the okay from the old girlfriend.
The old ball and chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can step in and ride. She goes away in the car.
Right.
I just go ride Twisted Timbers.
She can watch you ride Dominator from the parking lot.
I swear, I haven't rode Twisted Timbers yet, so maybe, I'm telling you, that thing's like an hour away, or an hour and a half away, which it might not be.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a big quick spin down
Yeah,
there.
here's what you do. You take her in the park.
Oh, wow, there's an amusement park right here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Act like you had no idea. What?
Do you mind if I stop in for a second?
Tell her you have to use the bathroom real quick.
Just go run.
And then she'll see you on Dominator going, whoa.
Well, I waste my time in that.
Yeah.
Twisted Timbers is a straight line
Straight back.
shot.
Might as well ride Intimidator while you're back there.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. You take her in there. You find Starbucks in there. You buy her a coffee.
She loves coffee.
Get her a coffee.
So we're going to ride this Twisted Timbers joint real fast.
Sit her down somewhere. Let her take a walk around.
Stan McKeenan's Donuts.
Yeah.
I think it's still there. It's like Jukebox Cafe or something.
Yeah, I don't know if they rethemed it because of Twisted Timbers. I think they might have.
Well, it'll be Stan McKeenan's Donuts to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Wayne's World.
Yeah, so I'm sure you can convince her.
Well, I am going to go Busch Gardens at least, though.
Yeah.
So, anyway. But yeah, so you're getting a custom 40 spin, maybe.
Yes.
Rumored.
Yeah.
In that spot. And then probably 2023 is what's going to be in the Volcano spot,
Right.
some coaster.
Right.
Big things are happening in there, so but you guys don't need to be complaining.
Yes.
It's coming. Just be patient. At least you have that park. You don't have Michigan Adventure. Just remember that.
Right. Yeah.
You have Twisted Timbers and I-305 and Backlot Stunt Coaster,
At least we're getting a new Camp Snoopy.
which is well overdue. But anyway. But there is more news at another really great park.
Yes.
I think even greater than Kings Dominion, in my personal opinion. That would be Dollywood. So for those who don't know, Dollywood, was it somebody got an email or something, or like how this information came
Yeah,
out? Because they didn't announce it.
No, I saw someone post on Reddit. It was a photo of an email they got. It was like an invite to a big announcement. It was like a media invite. It was going to be for March 13th. And they got the announcement that said that Dolly Parton herself plans to be at the park on March 13th.
Meow.
To make an announcement of the largest investment plan in park history.
Yeah.
So, obviously...
Speaking of large investments.
God.
What?
What are you talking about? Are you talking about Lightning Rod and Wildwood Grove?
Yeah, that's what she calls them.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Yeah, so... obviously, if I had to guess, it's phase 2 of Wildwood Grove,
Which is beautiful, by the way.
right.
I saw that butte in person last year.
Yes.
You go to our YouTube channel, I actually have a nice video that shows you everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous. But
Yeah.
right next to it, though, is a whole lot of land, and a lot of it's already kind of cleared.
Yeah.
At least
Yep.
when I was there in August.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, there's a ton of land. I would say at least it almost looks like they have more land to develop than they already have developed for Wildwood Grove.
yeah.
So one of the rumors for 2021 is a new dark ride that's going to be themed. They
A mine ride type.
They were sitting on surveys asking people like what they thought about different themes. The theme was called like Undergrove Cave, and you go underground exploring, and it's like one of those games where you try to collect points. So you're trying to collect gems and
Shooting.
yeah, I think shooting them or somehow capturing them, and then there's gonna be like different creatures down there that you have to battle. And I think that if that's the theme, I think that's great. It's perfect. I mean, I can
Kid
imagine.
friendly.
Yeah.
Works right in that area.
I can imagine they'll be very colorful with all the different gems and crystals. And then I'm assuming maybe a part of the plan they're going to announce that there's going to be a new coaster coming, but probably not for 2021, maybe 2022
Or 23.
or 23.
Yes. And they also did a survey for that.
Mm-hmm.
They did, on the survey, they had a hyper on there.
Mm-hmm.
They had a mock. I'm assuming a mock.
Spinning coaster, like Time Traveler. Yep.
And they had like an indoor coaster.
Yeah.
A heavily themed indoor coaster.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the only 3 options?
I think a dark ride was on there as well.
And a dark ride. But no, I think the dark ride, I think they said
In
indoor.
addition. Oh, okay.
An indoor coaster that's heavily.
Yeah, and also one of the things they were asking about is if people would be interested in like a guided tour ride type of thing. Do you remember that? I don't even remember. Yeah.
But I know the hyper won out in a landslide.
Yes. So last I read a rumor,
it makes the most sense.
Right, that's the leading candidate for the coaster is a hyper coaster, and if not a B&M, that who built the DC Rivals coaster?
That would be, was that Marc? Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah. That's the rumors that they might be the one who's going to build it.
Because where Dollywood is located is it's within a mile distance of Carowinds.
Yeah, there's a range. Yeah.
It's Carowinds. Is it King's Dominion, maybe?
Maybe King's Dominion. It's not Atlanta, is it? Six Flags Atlanta?
I know there's a couple of parks where they can't have a B&M. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is it just
a
a
B&M, the hyper coaster.
Or just a hyper coaster?
I think so.
Because
they have a wing coaster. They have a B&M wing coaster.
Because of Intimidator and because of Goliath, probably Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
it hasn't been enough years.
It's a 20-year rule.
Right.
Which Goliath was 2006? I think it's 2006, and then Intimidator was, 2009?
Yeah, something like that.
So, yeah, obviously they're a ways away.
Right. So...
But some thought maybe they could get past it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, you have Intamin, you have Marc. I mean, there's plenty of people who can do it.
I hope that Marc does it, because as much as I love B&M hypercoasters, I would love to...
You don't want an Intamin hyper? You want a Superman?
Yes. Well, I'll say this.
You want a Marc, because we've never been on one.
Right.
And DC Rivals looks awesome.
Yeah, I would take an Intamin, something like Skyrush, or I would take a Marc. Just because it'd be something different than the typical B&M hypercoaster, which they're all awesome, but they're all pretty similar.
Yes.
So, and I think DC Rivals looks awesome.
Yes.
And
we already know Skyrush and Superman are awesome.
And Dollywood and Silver Dollar City are the same owners, right? Herschen, and they worked with Mach for Time Traveler.
Which is awesome. That ride is spectacular.
Yeah, so they have a relationship together. I wouldn't be surprised to see them work together again.
I would love a spinning coaster, but not yet. They need a hyper there.
They do need a hyper.
They need a out and back of some sort.
Hyper, something, no version.
Airtime floating machine.
That's what they need.
And can you imagine that on top of those hills?
That would be beautiful.
How tall that's going to look. Because you know they're going to use the train.
I would think so, yeah.
Because that's some of the most appealing part of Wild Eagle. You're walking down this path, and there's this big coaster on top of like this giant hill. It looks so cool.
It does look cool, yeah. So I'm excited to see what they do. I love that park.
Yeah.
They got some good cinnamon bread there.
It's going to be a hyper. It has to be.
I would think it's a hyper, yeah.
So,
yeah, I guess we'll find out in just, a short time. But I guess by the time this podcast is on the internet, it'll be, a couple days within the announcement. Yeah. So excited to find that out.
But yeah, big Dollywood. And they spent $37 million on Wildwood Grove.
Yeah, that's
$37 million.
That's a lot. Oh, I was going to say, too.
And this is even bigger than that.
Yeah, this is bigger than that. And another thing I read, too, about the announcement is that there's thoughts, too, that Dollywood is going to be announcing a second hotel that they're going to be building.
Good, they need one.
Yeah, so they
need one, really?
Well, they have Dreammore, which is their current hotel.
Oh, expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Let me tell you, folks, I looked into it. I went down last year.
Expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they bought land, and so the rumors they're going to be building a new resort. So that could be a part of this grand plan as well.
There is a lot of land around the park.
Yeah.
Like, when you're kind of coming in, I don't know if it's north or south or whatever, but there is a lot of land out there by the current hotel.
Right, yeah, there is, yeah. So that's probably a part
They just bought
some land. Yeah. Yep, yeah, I read that. Yeah.
Because people were complaining they had to take their sign down.
Yep, on the mountain, yeah. So... Yep, I'll be excited to see what that is. Okay, and lastly, Cedar Point. They had their winter chill out. They announced a few new details about the 150-year anniversary.
New toll booth.
Yep. For better parking flow, which is good because
it gets to be a mess.
Yeah, especially the last couple of years, Cedar Point seems to be getting busier and busier every year.
That Gold Pass is going to make it even busier.
Yeah, the Gold Pass is going to make it even busier. And some of you may have experienced being like stuck in traffic trying to get down the causeway. And it
sucks.
It takes forever. So this tow booth, it's new and improved. It's, I think, pushed back into the parking lot a little bit farther. So it has more lanes to get people through faster. So that's good news. They announced that they're going to be adding new entryway signage to the park. So when you turn down Cedar Point Drive, you're going to see a brand new sign there.
That'd be cool.
Which I'm happy about.
Currently it has like the poles, and they put like the sort of banners between them.
I
wonder, it's probably just like electronic, don't you think so?
Probably.
And that wasn't started yet, was it? When they went to Winter Chill Out?
No, it wasn't started yet. Yeah, so if I had to guess, I wouldn't be surprised if they go somewhere a little bit more vintage with the sign.
You think so?
Like historic looking, like historic mixed with modern. Yeah. So I'm excited to see that. I work in the sign industry, so I'm particularly excited about it.
Well, we're gonna find out real soon. That park opens it's usually like the first Friday or Saturday in May, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like May 8th
so
or 7th.
We'll find out soon. And then also, I probably shouldn't tell you because I don't want you to enter because I want to win, but the Ticket of a Lifetime contest has started. It's been 2 weeks. I've entered both weeks. I haven't won yet. But I'm going to try my hardest to win that Ticket of a Lifetime.
And you can win instant prizes right away?
Yeah, you can win the instant prize. I think I read something like they're going to be giving away like 70,000 instant prizes or something, which is like a free daily ticket, discounts, all sorts of stuff.
I've been 0 for 2 so far.
Yep.
My girlfriend won.
Oh, she did?
She won a buy one, get one free ticket. Any time.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd take it.
So $70 or whatever for 2 tickets.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so and they just sent it to her email.
Okay.
The coupon. And she can use it on the web store, or you can go to the park.
Oh, okay.
And they can scan it or whatever.
Yeah, and so if you are one of those lucky winners of the Ticket of a Lifetime, they're giving away 150. If you are a winner, you get to select 3 additional people, your friends or family, to also be a recipient of the Lifetime ticket.
So that's Marc, M-A-R-C.
and Adam, A-D-A-M.
So add us to their last name chain left.
Yes. So if you guys win and want to give us one of your tickets, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah. No, I don't do that.
I'm excited to see. Oh, I was going to say also, because we didn't go to Winter Chill Out, but I was like kind of following it. So a couple
Thanks, Jim Parker, for all the
Jim
tweets.
Parker, yeah, thanks for keeping us updated on everything you saw. A couple things I'm excited about. Number one, they took out that splash pad fountain by Raptor.
Yep.
And that's a part of where the Legacy Walk is going to be. So if you bought a brick, which we did, it's going to be in that area.
What does ours say?
It says the Goodike family visiting since 1985, and then it says
85 or 89?
89.
I thought we put 89 because Magnum.
Yeah, we put 89.
That's
yeah.
what
I was born in
remember
85. Yeah, yes, 89, and then it says the chain lift on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we went in 89.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
Visiting since 1989. Yeah.
the chain lift.
The chain lift. So I'm excited to find our brick. I am glad the splash pad's gone. It was just an eyesore, I thought. And most of the time when I was at the park, it just seemed like it wasn't kids using it necessarily, but more of like annoying teenagers pushing their friends in it.
Which is fine.
Which is fine,
It's
yeah.
being used.
But I think it was just kind of not an eyesore, but I just feel like that area could be used better. So I'm glad it's
What are they
gone.
putting there? Oh, the bricks.
That's what the bricks are going to be. There's probably going to be the planter there. There might put a new fountain in there too. I don't know.
I wonder. So where are all the bricks going? It's going. Is it all going in the midway?
Yeah, I think they're all going to be on the main midway. Yeah.
So you know how hard it's going to be to find a brick.
Well, I think Tony Clark from Cedar Point, or someone asked, like, will you be able to provide us information where to find our brick? And I believe he said yes. Like, they'll be able to tell us where it's at. I don't know how they keep track of
It's
it.
probably going to go all the way down to the end of the Sky Ride.
Yeah, I would
Probably
guess.
right there.
Yeah, I'd guess from, like, the carousel all the way down to Skyride.
If you could pick, where would you want ours at? In front of the Raptor sign, kind of?
Yeah. Yeah, Raptor.
I'm assuming it's not the entire walkway.
No, that'd be a lot of bricks. I would say, yeah,
You
by
also
the
have
Raptor.
you also have like all those like things in the middle too, like the planners.
Yeah, the planters.
How are
yeah.
we gonna do that?
I don't know. I would say Raptor would be awesome, but it gets a little sunny there. I think I want my brick to have more shade.
Why?
I don't know.
It doesn't sweat. It's not an animal object.
What if, man, I'm going to be so mad if there's like a piece of gum stuck to our brick or something.
Don't give them ideas. These people know us.
Or someone's going to deface it and write something on it like they hate us. No, I wouldn't mind if it was...
People are going to take pictures of them smooching it.
Oh, yeah? Hey. If you take a picture of yourself kissing our brick, send it to our Twitter account.
Oh, please do. I will post it on Twitter.
Yes. I wouldn't mind if it was in front of the Cadillac car.
What about the Firefly area?
Oh, no, I know where I want it. Right in front of the Cedar Downs.
That'd be cool. Shaded over there.
Yes, that's where I want it.
Where would you not want it?
I don't want it by Valraven. I don't know. I guess it could be. There's nowhere I don't want it, I guess.
I might be by that store, by the Skyride store.
Yeah. Yeah.
Between the two stores.
Yeah, I guess that's where I don't want it either. It's just kind of over there. But they did add a new building there, like the French Quarter Confections or whatever, so it might look nicer.
I wonder who picks where these go.
I don't know. I bet it's just random. They just probably have them all loaded in a bucket.
Hey, Tony, you have some pull there. If you're listening, we want ours right by the Raptor sign.
Oh, second choice, Cedar Downs.
Cedar Downs, because we've been going. We rode Raptor first year too.
Yeah.
So, or by Subway.
Yes. By Subway. I want it in the line for Subway.
Right in the line.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All
so,
right.
anyways, that's all the Cedar Point stuff. That's all the news we're going to talk about. We're going to take a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to play a game.
I'm not taking a break.
Well, I'm taking a break. We'll be right back.
Here's coffee. Hello, friends. The only thing better than riding a world-class roller coaster is having a world-class cup of coffee. And we got that cup of coffee for you.
Yes, we do. That cup of coffee is from Green Glass Coffee Company, located in Paw Paw, Michigan. They specialize in artisan roasted specialty coffees made honestly. They take pride in providing you coffee that has been resourced responsibly.
That's right, folks. So go to greenglasscoffee.com and get this delicious coffee. And when you wake up in the morning and you're drinking it and you feel alive,
think about us.
Think about us.
greenglasscoffee.com. Honestly made, honestly good.
I'm all about a buck.
paper. We gon' get this paper. We gon' get this paper. And it ain't gon' stop. I'm beating every single obstacle. I see my vision clearly. 2020, check the opticals. Swagger so ill, I had to put it in a hospital. Me not making progress, well that just sounds
All right, we're back. We're going to play a game. I'm going to ask Mark some trivia questions, and we're going to see how smart he is when it comes to roller coasters. And what do you want to bet? Are we betting a taco again?
You already told me how many tacos?
Like 3? I guess you just want to trade in for a value meal at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you get it, there's 8 questions. You have to get, let's say, 6 out of the 8.
Okay.
And if you don't, I'm taking away the value meal, and you're going back to 3 tacos.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
2 tacos.
2 tacos. Okay, yeah, that's right. So, like I said, these
I'll
are
be
just
collecting and go to Kings Island.
Okay, yeah, you will. On the way to Orion, your belly's gonna be full of tacos.
That'd be a great idea. On the way home.
Okay. All right, so these are just some good old fashioned roller coaster trivia questions. Some of them are multiple choice, some are not.
Okay.
Most of them are pretty medium difficult. Some are harder than others. Some are kind of easy. Okay. Number 1. Name the oldest roller coaster at Hershey Park. And I'm going to give you multiple choice. Is it A, Comet, B, Super Duper Looper, C, Great Bear, or D, Trailblazer?
It's Comet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Comet was built... Go ahead.
1943.
1946.
I'll tell you what. That's a fun coaster.
Yeah. Is that the one that's under Sky Rush?
Yes.
Okay.
I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Super smooth.
Yeah.
I really like Comet.
For being that old, yeah.
When I went to Hershey, that was the biggest surprise to me of the day.
Comet?
Really good.
That's cool. I love old coasters, too. I think they're cool.
So you may back me up. Comet's great.
Comet. Okay. Question number 2. Busch Gardens in Virginia is currently called Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
Busch Gardens, Europe.
Let me finish the question. Previous to be calling Busch Gardens Williamsburg, it had 2 different names.
Old Country.
What are those 2 names?
The Old Country in Europe.
Busch Gardens Europe and Busch Gardens Old Country. You got it.
You finished the question.
This is a side question. Do you know what the one in Florida used to be called?
Dark Continent.
It was, wasn't it? For some reason, I thought it was Africa or something.
Dark Continent. And it was Africa.
Okay, yeah.
When it was Europe, it was Africa.
Okay,
and I think it was for 2 years, I think it was only called that?
Yeah, like 96 to 98.
No. Because I went when Griffin opened,
Oh.
and that was 2006 or 2007. It was 2006, 2007.
It was 2006 to 2008 is what I meant to say.
Yeah. It was Europe when I went.
Did I say 96
You
to
said
90?
96.
Yeah, it was. So originally Busch Gardens Williamsburg was called Busch Gardens Old Country. And then in 2006 they changed it to Busch Gardens Europe. And then 2008 they changed it back. Yeah. Actually, it went from Old Country to Williamsburg to Europe back to Williamsburg. So anyways, okay. Question number 3. What was the first floorless roller coaster? Is it A, Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure, B, Dominator, C, Scream, or D, Superman at Six Flags Fiesta Texas?
It definitely wasn't that one.
And
what was the other one?
And Medusa is actually called Bizarro now.
Yeah, it's Bizarro.
Yes.
I didn't like it. Scream.
So there's Scream at Magic Mountain, Dominator at King's Dominion, which was at Jaga Lake.
Yeah, which
and
opened in...
It was like Batman Night Flight or something.
2001, I think, is when it opened. No, 2000. I think it was 2000 that opened. I think Bizarro Medusa's the oldest one.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Bizarro opened as Medusa.
1999.
1999.
Okay.
You're good. 1999. Medusa opened. First floorless coaster. Question number 4. You're doing pretty good. You haven't missed one yet. What is the most recent, newest stand-up coaster built? Is it A, Riddler's Revenge, B, Georgia Scorcher, C, Green Lantern, or D, Vortex?
Vortex was the first. I'm I'm pretty sure it's Georgia Scorcher.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
It was 1999.
Yes.
Good job. 4 for 4 so far. Yeah. Are these hard questions?
Not really.
They make you think a little bit.
That one was the toughest one, but I was pretty sure it was Georgia Scorcher.
Okay. Question number 5. What was B&M's first roller coaster? Was it A?
I know what it is.
What? Do you want the multiple choice, or are you just going to guess? Because if you guess, I'm not giving you the multiple choice.
You can go ahead and tell me. I think it's Batman, though.
Is it A, Batman the Ride, B, Iron Wolf, C, Raging Bull, or D, Wildfire at Silver Dollar City?
Raging Bull was 99. It's not that. Wildfire was 2000 something. What's not that? Oh, boy. When did Iron Wolf open? Oh, was Iron Wolf the first stand? No, Iron Wolf was the first stand, not Vortex. I think it was Iron Wolf was first, then Vortex.
No, this is what was the first B&M
I know, I'm just
coaster.
trying to think, because
yes.
I'm trying to... Cause I know,
okay, yes.
I'm trying to think of my brain. Because Batman was 92.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if Iron Wolf was... I think Iron Wolf was 90... God dang, I can't remember if that stupid stand-up coaster was first before the invert. Was Iron Wolf before 92?
What was B&M's first coaster?
I know, I'm trying to remember, because I can't remember if Iron Wolf was before Batman. I'm going to say Batman. I think Iron Wolf was 94.
So Batman's your final answer?
I'll go with Batman.
You are wrong.
Dang it, it was Iron Wolf.
It was Iron Wolf, built in 1990.
I said 1990. I think it was 1990.
You were like 1990. Yeah. I was actually surprised when I looked that up. I was like, oh, they made a stand-up coaster as their first coaster?
But you're still on top of the track, though.
Right.
You're just making new trains.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to engineer it a little differently, but, you know,
that was their very first coaster. B&M's first coaster.
The invert. Yeah. That was the first invert ever.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Six Flags Great America has the first.
I got it wrong, but I was so very impressed with the years.
Yes. Okay. Number 6. What is the tallest coaster in Pennsylvania?
Oh,
A,
I know
Sky Rush. B, Phantom's Revenge. C, Candemonium. Or D, Steel Curtain.
Well, I think Phantom's cheating because the drop's big.
That counts. I mean, we're counting that.
What's Phantom?
Phantom's Revenge?
Yeah.
That's your final answer?
Because Sky Rush is 200 on the nose. I think Candemonium's 200, isn't it? 210, I think.
I can't tell you.
I think it's 210. And then what was it? What was the other one? Steel Curtain.
Steel Curtain. Yeah.
I think that second drop on Phantom's like over 200 feet, like well over 200 feet. I'm a Phantom.
You're incorrect.
Dang it!
It's Steel Curtain.
Was it 220?
Steel Curtain's 220.
God dang it! I thought the drop on Phantom for some reason was like 230 or something like that.
I just taller than Magnum's drop. I know that.
Yeah.
But I'll have to look into it. I don't know. It's Steel Curtain though. Yeah, Candemonium's around 200 feet too. So, yeah. And so is Sky Rush.
They're both 200 feet.
Yeah. Okay, number 7. What is the fastest coaster in Indiana? Is it A, Hoosier Hurricane, B, Voyage, C, Thunderbird, or D, Tiger?
Well, I ain't Tiger. Boy, I wonder how fast that launches on Thunderbird. Obviously, the obvious answer, Voyage's drops bigger than Hoosier Hurricane, so that would get it going faster. It's not Hoosier Hurricane, it's not Tiger. I just can't remember if Thunderbird's launch is faster than the drop on Voyage. I'm going to say Voyage.
You're correct.
Yeah.
It's Voyage. Voyage is 67 miles an hour. Thunderbird is 60.
Yeah.
60 miles an hour. Okay. Not too bad. You already lost, though, because you got 2 wrong already.
You said I got to get 6 out of 8.
Oh, dang it. Ah, crap.
My fails were like super duper close. Like,
yes, I know. Okay. All right. This one might get you, though.
Okay. Well, this is for all the marbles.
Number 8.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
What is the longest coaster in California?
Oh, God.
Is it A, Incredicoaster, B, Goliath, C, Gold Striker, or D, Ghost Rider?
That's tough.
Incredicoaster used to be California Screamin'.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the Disney park.
Yeah.
So you have Incredicoaster, Goliath at Magic Mountain, Gold Striker at California, Great America, or D, Ghost Rider at Knott's?
Pretty sure it's not a credit coaster. I actually just watched the POV on it the other day. Mm-hmm. It's not it looks really cool on that lakefront.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Gold Striker's so like intertwined. Like, Goliath is the Titan clone.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big ride. It's long. Mm-hmm. So is Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's long too. I'm gonna go with. Man, it's Goliath to Ghost Rider. I'm gonna go Goliath.
Okay, you are incorrect.
God dang, it's Ghost Rider, isn't it?
Nope.
Ah,
It's Incredicoaster.
is it really?
Yeah.
It wasn't very long on the POV when I watched it.
It's the longest coaster to feature an inversion in the world. It is over 6,000 feet long.
I wonder if you think of something else, actually. Dang it.
Incredicoaster, it's the California Screamin'. It's like the one where it has a loop in the middle. It looks like a Mickey Mouse's head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Incredicoaster. It's themed in The Incredibles now.
Yeah, they changed it recently.
Yeah, I was surprised too. But yeah, it's over 6,000 feet.
Goliath's a big coaster.
Yeah,
It's gotta be around 5,000.
it's around 5,000 feet. I think is what I read.
Because it has a huge, like helix.
Yeah,
like,
maybe it was either right under 5,000 or close to 5,000. Yep. So that's
is that
it.
number 2?
I don't know what was number 2. I didn't write down all the sizes. So
you owe me 2 tacos.
I owe you 2
That'll be good on
tacos.
after Kings Island.
All right, that's it for the podcast. Did you learn anything?
I learned that I have 2 tacos and a value meal.
That's right. I learned.
I learned that Iron Wolf is 1990, which I was close. But
Yeah. I learned that you would like our brick placed in front of Raptor, and that you, or Subway, and that you want people to kiss it.
Yes. Remember, kiss it and send it to us.
Yeah. People are going to spit on it and take a picture of it and
I
send
know.
it to us.
Like, with their beanbag on it.
Don't do it. I don't know if they'll risk that, but maybe. That'd be a big insult, though. to do that.
I mean, I'd be weirdly
Flattered almost.
Yeah, if they,
That people hate us that much
they're willing
to
to,
risk getting kicked out of the
or
park.
they like us enough where they think it's funny enough to try it.
That could be risky too if it's a hot day because the ground could be pretty warm and you might burn yourself.
Well, if you want in the shade of Cadillac,
I do.
Or,
Yeah, the Cadillac cars. Yeah, or Cedar Downs.
some put us in the corner or something
Yeah,
stupid.
I wanted to be in a good spot. Prime location.
Yeah, Tony,
Yeah.
prime location. Man.
Yes. All right, guys. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram at The Chain Lifts. We have a podcast that you're listening to. I'm used to saying that in our YouTube videos. Obviously, you found our podcast. We got shirts for sale on our official website. You can go to our Twitter to find the link.
Yeah, go to the YouTube page. We got playlists of tons of coaster reviews, walkthroughs of parks, tons of top 5 lists. I mean, we run the gamut over there.
And we have some fun while doing it. They're silly videos.
They're silly videos.
We're silly guys that do silly videos.
Stupid editing.
Yep. All right.
That's it.
See you later, everybody.
Peace.